Welcome to day 8 of our 30-day Write and Publish Your Bestseller on Amazon challenge. My name is Catherine Egwali, and I'm here once again to tell you how to make the most of this 30-day challenge. It's my desire that we all write and complete our book, our bestseller, within 30 days. And I'm excited to be your host, as usual. So, if you are online with me, I would just love you to say hi. I love you to say hi. I love you to let me know where you're listening from. If you're listening live or you're listening to the replay. Okay? I sincerely hope we're not going to be affected with network challenge. I really love as many people as possible. Okay, so please bear with me. There seem to be some interruptions, but I pray we don't get too many of that. So today I want to talk about how to edit your book. Okay? How to edit your book, and especially when you're on a budget, because the fact that you are on a budget does not mean you should churn out poor quality material. If you publish a book that is poorly edited, you might end up having bad reviews, and bad reviews can affect your sales. So we don't want to publish something that's not so good. Now, I know some people spend a lot on editing. People charge a lot for editing, but I just want to tell you some tips that can be of help to you. Number one, while writing your book, please try your best. Ensure you're not editing the book as you write. If you do that, it will take a long time for you to complete your book. Okay? So try your best to just edit your book once you're done writing it. Now, one suggestion is this. Read out your book. When you want to edit, start reading it. Read line by line. As you're reading it, if it doesn't sound nice to your ears, then rephrase that sentence. Change the sentence. Look for a better way to express yourself. When you read out, you are likely to see the errors. You're more likely to see the errors than when you're reading. The truth is, most times you're not the best person to edit your book by yourself, because as you're reading, your brain, what you'll be seeing is what you intended to write. That's most likely what will be registering on your brain, or your brain would be interpreting for you. That's why one of the reasons why it's good for you to read out your book, because you're not just reading it inside, you're actually speaking it out loud. And as you're speaking it out loud, if it does not sound nice to the ears, then you know that, okay, this thing does not sound proper. I need to edit it properly. So that's a very good tip if you need to edit your book by yourself, especially if you want to quickly publish your book, and you look at it that when you have more money, you can now give it to a proofreader. You give it to an experienced person to do that for you. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is you can outsource your book. You can check sites like Fiverr, like Upwork, or you can ask friends and families. But don't just ask friends and families and just say, please help me, especially if the person does not have a good command of the English language. Don't just be looking for cheap solutions. Sometimes when you're paying cheaply, you might as well be wasting your money, because the level of the quality of work that the person will do might be poor. It doesn't always happen, but it can happen at times. So if you're outsourcing the editing of your book, ensure that it's someone that knows how to edit books properly, regardless of if you're paying the person a small amount of money. So that's tip number 2. Now, tip number 3 is using softwares. We have softwares like Grammarly and so many other softwares that you could use. It's actually cheap. For Grammarly, I think there is a way in which you can even get the premium software for free. There is the basic software for free, in which it will tell you the basic grammatical errors, maybe like typos and all that. But if you want correction in terms of the use of the grammar, then you might need to upgrade to the premium subscription plan. But nevertheless, even when you upgrade to the premium subscription plan and you edit your book with it, ensure you still read your book again, because it's possible that you might have added some of your cultural flavors and all that, and with the editing that takes place, it just doesn't come out so well, or there is what you have intended. Today's okay, so sorry for the interruption. So let me just quickly round up. I said, ensure you don't edit your book as you go. Edit your book after writing your book. That way you'll be able to write fast. I spoke about you reading out your book. When you read it out, once it doesn't sound nice, if the sentences have not been constructed properly, it will sound funny to your ears, and you can use the opportunity to rephrase the sentence properly. I also spoke about outsourcing. You could check out sites where we have freelancers. You could contact family and friends. Then thirdly, I spoke about using softwares for editing your book. Now, what I would like to suggest, which is very helpful, is before you give out your book to someone else to edit for you, to proofread, I'm talking about a professional proofreader, a professional, someone who would edit your book that you're going to be paying. It's best you edit it by yourself first, or you give it to a friend or someone to edit it first, so that reduces the work that the person is going to do, and it will probably reduce the cost that the person will charge you. Now, the good thing about giving a friend to go through your book or edit your book for you, apart from the fact that they might spot one or two things before you professionally give it to someone else, is you want to get people's ideas. Okay, so maybe this is not really editing, but you want to get their ideas, their feedback about the first draft of your book, or maybe it's not going to be the first draft because you should have already read it and done some rephrasing while editing. But you can give it to a few advanced readers, and you'll be able to get their feedback, you'll be able to get their opinion, and with it you would know maybe you should change the tone of voice in some places, or maybe you should make one or two other changes. Remember, in one of our previous lessons, I suggested the way to identify how to write. I said, just picture yourself talking to your customer avatar, to your ideal customer. You are explaining, you're talking about that topic, you're practically gisting about that topic, or you're teaching the person about that topic. And that way it's just going to be easy to write, it's going to flow very well, and it's such that when the person is reading it, whatever it is that you have written would connect with them, and it will resonate with them because you had that person in mind, that ideal customer in mind when you're writing it. So that will be all for today on how to edit your book. Thank you for joining, thank you for listening. Oladikpupo. So I hope to see you another time. Please ensure that we stay tuned for tomorrow's training. We're going to be going deeper. I'm going to be explaining more things tomorrow. On Wednesday, we're going to be having a video workshop on how to grow your email list, even if you're just starting out. When you are about to write a book, you need to build your platform. You need to have a ready set, especially if you want to build a bestseller. if you want to create a bestseller, you need to have a ready set of people that you can tell, oh, my book is available, and they'll be like, yeah, great, I want to buy. Or even if you're selling it for $0, maybe it's going to be free, you still have those people that you can call out to and will be ready to listen or ready to buy your book or download your book. But it doesn't happen in one day. Most likely you should have been adding value in certain communities where your ideal customers are. You should have been giving them teasers pertaining to the book you're about to write. You should have gotten your notification list set up. Remember, I spoke about that in one of our previous days. So Wednesday, it's by 8 p.m. It's my desire to show you how you could grow your email list. Okay, there are a lot of ideas, fantastic ideas that you can apply, and I'm sure that would really be of benefit to you. So ensure you don't miss it. This video training, this free workshop is going to be only available for 24 hours, after which, if you desire to have the replay, then you could contact me. There'll probably be a discount for you to access it if you want lifetime access. But if you don't really need lifetime access, then please just watch it, and it's going to be available within 24 hours, and I'm sure you'll be able to apply that knowledge and you'll see your email list grow immensely. Okay, fantastic. Now on Sunday, I'm going to be having another video workshop. We had already done something similar to it previously, but for the benefit of the people attending this 30-day challenge, I want to show us how to professionally format our Kindle books, because I know some of us are writing and we desire to publish and we might not have a big budget. So if you'd love to know how to format your Kindle book professionally, even if you don't have a big budget, then you need to stay tuned. That's going to be on Sunday, and the free workshop is going to be taking place in this our group by 8 p.m. But I'll be providing the links for how we'll get more information and things like that, links for us to sign up for the workshops. So if you believe if you believe this training is of value to you, and you think you know of other people that would really love to write their book before the end of the year, and that they would find this challenge useful, please kindly invite them to the group. Let them know about the group. Tell them to sign up. Let them click on the join group and make the request to be added. Then another thing, so for now, that's basically it. If you have questions, please ensure you ask them. I look at the comments and I answer the questions there. It's my desire that we all write and finish our book within these 30 days. So congratulations, because I know you're definitely going to write and finish your book. So I just wanted to write, I will finish my book. So you can write that in the comments. Say, I will finish my book. So congrats once again, and I look forward to celebrating with you even as you publish your best seller. Cheers. Bye.